Well, what you're seeing here right now is about 140% gain on DENT coin. Now, this is DENT to Bitcoin price, but I don't see a USD pair in there. But DENT has just been listed on Binance. You can see this thing's going a little bit crazy right now. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Where would that wick go? What would that wick look like? But it just got listed on Binance. That's the thing. It's been on KuCoin. Not seeing it here. Maybe again it just happened, so perhaps they're not showing it on CoinMarketCap yet, as far as the exchange. But you know, you could always get it at KuCoin, OK Exchange, and you know, these other ones, smaller exchanges. It's nice to see Robinhood's actually on here, although this don't count. You know, this double asterisk, volume excluded, no trading fees, whatever. But yeah, so DENT. Now, granted, DENT has been down to some of the lowest points since last year. 0.3 of a penny. This is the coin that Snippy got last year, and there might have been an additional zero in front of that. Quite possibly. When I got in. And I sat and waited. This is one of those ones where, you know, I knew at the time, you know what, it's worth taking a chance. It was an ICO, I think it was out of Hong Kong, and I'm like, you know, this is early last year, so I'm like, you know, do I trust that? Do I think, you know, is this gonna be a real ICO? You know, like, I'm looking at what they're trying to do. They got a team, you know, I'm gonna take a chance. So I grabbed some ETH, threw it over here, and I don't think how many months it was. I don't know. I mean, it was this year. So yeah, it was probably, I don't know, what, 6 months later? I'm not sure. But this thing ran up to 10 cents. I sold off 25% of what I owned, what I had, at 3 cents. Reminder, there was an additional zero, I believe, in front of this number you see right there, where it says price USD. There was an additional zero in front of that 3, roughly. I believe when I got these things. And 3 cents is 0.03. Right now it's 0.003. So, yeah, it did freaking good. I took my profit. This is one of those ones, I'm telling my wife, if this thing can get, after I already sold off at 3 cents, if this thing can get to about 13 or 14 cents, the house is paid off. DENT would have done that damn good for me at 13 or 14 cents. But it came down some more, back down to 3 cents, 2 cents, 1 cent. It's been under a penny for a while now. As you see, down to 0.3 of a penny. It has just rocketed up to, you know, not quite, but, you know, 0.8 of a cent, almost a penny again. Now, granted, there's people right now saying, man, Joe, I've got DENT at 2 cents. I've got DENT at a cent and a half. I'm with you. And you're probably saying the same thing about a bunch of other cryptos you're in. I was in that one here, and it's down too, and that one's down too, and that one's down too. Again, we've been in a bear market. The point here, though, is that this sucker apparently has gotten listed on Binance. That's the news I'm hearing today. Even though I don't see it on this on CoinMarketCap yet, reflecting that. But I've had numerous people say it got listed on Binance. Matter of fact, I could probably just easily go to Binance and. Matter of fact, wait a minute, is it here? Binance, there it is. Yeah, it's TradingView already has it. I was wondering where was this chart coming from. Yeah, it is. See right there, Binance. And you can see, boy, it's running up, running up, running up, running down, running up, running down. But this is one that I sold a little while back while it was still up. I mentioned it. Hey, I'm getting out of this one. I want to get in some other coins that I think are going to move a little better for, you know, sooner. And then hopefully some nice profits come into those. I'll grab some profit out of that, go back into DENT. That was my plan. So now DENT is on Binance. And of course, as you know, when a freaking coin gets listed on Binance, man, does it just pump. You know? So This is one where they're like, okay, we've got 500,000 users using our app, our phone app. Okay, we got a million. Okay, we got 1.5 million. We're at 2 million. We're at 2.5 million. It just keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. At some point, there's going to be so many people using this app, this data app, which saves you from crazy roaming fees. When you're outside of your, whether it's your country or area or whatever, where you incur roaming fees, you can just buy data with the DENT app for a reasonable price. So that, I'm only going to be here for a few days. Let me buy 20 bucks worth of DENT. Let me buy 10 bucks worth of DENT right off the app. So when you do that, these DENT tokens are being used. Therefore, at some point, there's going to be enough people using DENT that the price ain't no, screwing around and around a penny. I'm telling you, this is one that can go well past 10 cents, my friends. Where I saw it last time, where I'm like, oh, come on, give me 13 cents. My house is paid off. No, I sold off, got into some other coins, and that was my move. I think I got out of DENT at around a penny, I think. Maybe it was a little less than a penny. I don't remember. My remaining. The funny thing, though, is when I told you I sold off 25% at 3 cents, the amount of multiples that what I put in DENT, originally the entire amount last year, let's see. This is ridiculous. I'm just going to tell you that. 38 divided by... Okay, so when I sold 25% of my holdings at 3 cents, was the equivalent of 15.2 times my initial investment. So I was paid back 15.2 times my entire investment while still retaining 75% of those coins. However, the whole market came down. Again, I made a decision. I'm getting out while this thing's going down further, which, looking how low DENT got, 0.3 of a penny, that was a pretty damn good move. Would have been great to get back in it right now, though, wouldn't it have? And see this thing rocket up. I mean, this is nearing 3 times. Because at 0.3 of a cent, and it's almost 9, right? 0.008, it's almost 9. 3 times 3 is 9. You're talking like someone posted, dude, this is almost at 300%. I know it says 144% here, but again, it's like a rolling, thing, whatever. But hey, you win some, you lose some. It's all good. Got added to Binance. Boom. Happened. Epic. And I'm going to tell you, when I do any kind of trading and stuff, I've used several different exchanges. Bittrex, I've used that a ton. But I'm just going to tell you, Binance, like I wonder sometimes, does some of these other exchanges, are these real orders out there, or some of them fake? I don't know. It just seems like, I'll give you an example. I wanted some Neo the other day and some Digibyte. I should say some more Digibyte. And, well, Digibyte had to go to Bittrex. Neo had to go to Binance. So I sent the exact same amount of Litecoin, which again is painful. But when I want some more of something else right now, that's what I do. Because, I've got so much Litecoin in my portfolio, I'm going to tap that when I need to. It's still a little painful when I have to do that. But sent the exact same amount over to Binance, sent the exact same amount over to Bittrex, and started doing some sell orders to convert Litecoin into Bitcoin so that I could take the Bitcoin and go ahead and buy Neo and go ahead and buy, on the other exchange, Digibyte. Because you can't buy Digibyte for Litecoin, you can't buy Neo for Litecoin, you got to use Bitcoin. So I had to go send my Litecoin to both and then sell that for Bitcoin, then take the Bitcoin on those same exchanges and then just do the order there, like that. And it was so easy and so quick to sell that Litecoin on Binance. The order got filled relatively quickly. Over here on Binance, a couple of slivers of that order, percentages got filled. I'm waiting. Over on Bittrex. Okay, well, let me cancel that order. Where's the price at? Yeah, I'll come down just a sliver. Up, sold a few more. Okay. Up, no more orders filling. Okay. All right, let me just wait a little while. Let me wait a little while more. I'm thinking, I may have just learned something. It would have been better to just send all that Litecoin to Binance, sell it on Binance, take half of that Bitcoin, send that over to my freaking account on Bittrex. Then do it rather than waiting and waiting. It was just for whatever reason. It's taken a while, so I'm like, damn. But ultimately, I finally did it. You know, got the Bitcoin, got more Digibyte, got more DENT, or excuse me, not DENT, Neo, and that was it. But I'm noticing Binance is just, there's a lot of volume there. It's a big exchange, and it shows. That's why, you know, time is money, man. Trying to get it out of some trade. So the other thing is, though, sometimes a coin may not be listed like Digibyte on Binance. What do? You know? What do you do if it's not there? Well, you can't trade it. But if you want it, you know it's going to do well, you got to go where it's at. You know what I mean? So in my case, I grabbed my stuff, pulled it right off that exchange. Give me my stuff back immediately. Give me my Neo off of there, and give me my Digibyte off of Bittrex. Again, I don't want to leave my stuff there. And I will say this, too, about Binance. There's been numerous times, not a lot, but numerous, maybe 2 or 3 times. I'd say probably 3 times now that I can remember. That, oh, a hack happened or this happened, coins are stolen, you know. Binance would come out, and as much as they, oh, no, it's just a problem, it's just a little glitch. They don't want to admit it was a hack or whatever. That's fine. But they seem to have always made people whole. One way or another, they made people whole. And recently with this Syscoin thing that happened over there, I mean, this just happened like 2 days ago, I think. I think they'll make people whole again. They always seem to do that. They're like, oh, we'll reverse the trades. Don't worry, you know. So I appreciate that because, again, if I got my money and if I got a selection of exchanges, and this one tells you go pound sand, you know, you read our terms and conditions, things happen, sorry about your luck. And this one over here says, we'll try to make you whole, and does so. Well, who do you think people are going to use? That one over here. In this case, Binance. The guys that some of you in the trade call group are, you know, the Trader J's, you know, the original one. You know, I've got Trader CC, as he calls himself, in there right now. You know, showing you what he's capable of. We're doing a live stream tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. But I'd ask them, what do you know? He's like, our favorite exchange is Binance. That's our favorite exchange to find some coins on it and trade. It's just a great exchange. So that's partially why I'm mentioning that to you guys too. Like, well, I haven't had good luck myself, but here's a guy, you know, group that uses it consistently, and the people that they have under them use it. You know, their group uses it too. They prefer Binance over everything else. So I'm you know, I like Binance, but that wasn't there, but it is now. And it's probably going to go as this market cranks up here. I'm going to tell you. Don't be surprised if DENT rolls with it. 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents again. Oh, here it goes. You know, coming soon potentially. But the other main driving force is that a lot more people need to use DENT, and they grow weekly by leaps and bounds of users, and it's going to be global. And I follow them on Twitter, and I see, oh, we've got a telecom in this country. Oh, we've got another telecom over here. It's gonna go somewhere. It may take a little while to get some nice numbers, like real nice, but it's gonna go somewhere. And I've been telling you that the whole time. And again, if you were treating this like I did last year, I bought these things. I didn't even look at them. I almost forgot I had them buried in my spreadsheet. And I don't even care about it because I know it's gonna take a while. Next thing I know, these things are rocketing up out of nowhere. That's what's going to happen again. Now, the good news here is it's not just going to be DENT. You're going to see some other coins rocketing too. But I want to get that profit out of some of those other coins. Some profit, not all of them. I'm not going to dump the whole thing into DENT, but I want to grab some profit at some point and put it back into DENT and then let DENT go. Maybe DENT will be on a nice little steady rise at that point where it makes sense. Where these other coins aren't, but now DENT is, and you know what I mean? Flip this into that. I did that a few times last year. It worked. Lucky, call it whatever, you know. But that's what we strive to do. That's what you should, you know, obviously want to do. Take this coin, make some profit. I made 3x on that. Take my profit over here, put it in this one. That one just ran up. Beautiful. Took my profit out of that. Where else can I go? I'm going to put it in this one. Holy crap, that one's riding up. You're not going to just go one after another and be, you know, epic like a freaking boss. None of us are. But, That's the game plan. You know what I mean? And man, I got out here last night, and when I realized I'm gonna be here at night and it's gonna be dark outside, I turned the porch light on out of my little office here. So the reason I do that is if I don't do that, you know, I've got a door and a window, whatever. The bugs, which they look like mosquitoes, but they're not mosquitoes. It's like they don't bite, but they look like mosquitoes. I don't know what the hell they are. And, you know, the light attracts them. So if I don't turn the light on out there, you know, I'll go to open my door or something, and then it's just like, oh my God. So I leave the light on so they stay attracted to the light. But they kind of just stay on anything where the light's shining. So it's the wall, the ceiling outside, whatever. You know, the porch ceiling. So last night, I leave here. All right, turn my phone light on because it's dark. You know, I use it as a little flashlight on the way out. Flip the lights off in here. Lock up, set the alarm. And open the door. You know, cut the outside light off at the last second, you know. And the swarm that came across me, these things could have picked me up and carried me off. Like, I felt like I was running through a swarm of just stuff, like being pelted. What is this? And it was these little bugs. So I was just looking, I was like, what the heck's on my neck? I felt like one of those little things was flying around. Because when I did open my door, I'm sure a few got in here, even though I have a screen door on here too. But I've got a, oh, there, is it here? I have a light here somewhere, one of those little, you know, bug lights. I was telling myself last night I need to put that thing up outside and then maybe not turn the light on outside and just let that thing hang turned on and see what happens. Be zapping all night long. Bzz, bzz. Because it's out of control. I may have to go get the fogger and fog this area and do a little bug cleansing, if you will. Anyways, Friday, tonight, 8 p.m., I'm going to have those guys on doing some trade stuff, you know, showing you the charting. You know how like I'd bring Trader Boss on sometimes, Saturday mornings, and people all excited about that? That's what is going to happen here, I believe, with these guys. And we've been talking, and they don't mind coming on every now and then, maybe every other week even. Hell, they'd probably come on even sooner than that. They already told me, we'll come on, you know, we'll come on frequently if you need us to. I'm like, no, it's not have to get too crazy, but hell, maybe every other week or something, maybe every week. It just depends on the market. The market's going crazy. Everyone's wondering what the hell's going on. Like, this is cool. I'll pull them. Guys, you got time for a live stream tonight? Let's roll. Show my people what you guys are doing, you know? And they said they would do it. They'd love to do it. So we'll see where this goes. For now, that's it. See what other kind of updates we got coming on today. And where's the market going today? It's Friday. How about the weekend? Monday's the 9th. Monday's the 9th. Cliff Highs Webbot, 9th, 10th, maybe late 10th. So roughly call it between the 9th and the 13th. Again, those days, the Webbot, Michelle, the things you talk about. Tell you, I'm gonna be psyched like out of my mind if I see a crazy run up during that freaking time frame. And you should be too. Take care.